Hey guys, Dwayne here, and this will be my second video of the day. 2 videos in one day, I think that might be a record. But speaking of records, I need to show some. I'm in my work clothes. I was working today, but so I think I'm going to start this off by talking about a very vital thing that happens in the VC. And it's called synchronicity, okay? And I'm not talking about the police record of the same name, but what it is. Yesterday evening, last night, while on Facebook, a lot of us started posting Peter Gabriel stuff, Genesis stuff, some singles, rarities, and things like that. And I had posted a few pieces, and then, but it was getting late for me, so I had to go to bed. And probably a good thing, because in that category of Genesis and Gabriel, I could have been on there all night posting stuff. Those that have followed me know what a huge Genesis fan I am, as well as Genesis collector. It's one of my biggest collections in my vinyl is Genesis and family. So needless to say, that could have gone on for just hours and hours and hours. And everybody was showing some really cool stuff. So I was in that mode. I was in that mood, you know. And so this morning, before work, I shot the music room tour video and got that up, and then went on to work. And a couple hours ago, I got a phone call from someone that I buy records from, and it's a second-hand type store. And this gentleman knows the artist that I'm into, knows what I always buy, and he doesn't charge a lot for his records at all. In fact, I would say the normal range is 50 cents to, at the most, like $4 to $5, okay? So I get this call that was basically, you know, hey Dwayne, I got some records in that I think you're going to want to look at. So I'll set them aside for you. When do you think you can come down? And so I threw the question up, well, like what kind of records? And he threw a couple of names, and that was it. I said I'd be right down. So I go down there, and I got to show you what I got. So there's a couple, I mean, this is, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Gabriel / Genesis pieces that I picked up that, believe it or not, well, no, I take that back. There's a couple that I have in the collection, but you know, I'm a multiple copy guy when it comes to certain bands and certain albums and whatnot. However, there's some pieces here that I do have, yet they are different pressings, and then one that is just a GRAIL. And it's something that Derek had shown back when I did my Genesis collection video. That prompted Derek to do his Genesis collection video, and I absolutely loved that, because we were able to look at each other's collections, see pieces that either of us didn't have in common, although a lot of it we do. But there was one piece that he had shown that had always stuck with me and has been on my list for a long, long time. And I try to get it off eBay. It comes up very rarely. And when it does, I always bid on it, and I always get outbid on it. Well, I found it today, and it is in mint, unplayed condition, and you're not going to believe what I paid for it. Anyway, let's get on to some of the pieces I picked up. I picked this up because I have this, but it's a different cover, and it's a different track listing, but it's the same album, and it's John and Vangelis, The Friends of Mr. Cairo, which is my favorite John and Vangelis album. But I did not have this cover variant. I have the colored cover with a big blow up of them like sitting at a table. But this is an excellent, excellent album for any Yes fan as well as Vangelis fan. You have to have this. As a matter of fact, all of the John and Vangelis albums, you have to own them. But so I picked this one up. This was $1. Okay. I grabbed this. This is the last studio LP that I need out of the basic catalog for Depeche Mode, and it's a broken frame, and this is the first LP, and this is a promo copy. See the promo stamp there. So absolute beautiful copy of this, so that completes that. So I was very happy for that. That was a $2 record. And then I picked up another copy of this because it's just absolutely gorgeous. So is my current copy. But for $2, I can't leave stuff like this behind. When I find stuff like this, I have to buy it. It's the collector in me, I guess, as well as the fan. But yeah, Gary Numan and Two Boy Army replicas. Absolutely gorgeous copy for $2. So glad to get another copy of that. Okay, this is one that I don't have, and I was very happy to see it. This is on Island. Once again, beautiful shape, another $2 record. This is Lone Rhino by Adrian Belew. So I have not listened to this yet, but I cannot wait. Vinyl piece. I have some cassette, but I didn't have any on vinyl, so I was very happy to find this. So I got that. And then one for the Brian Eno collection. This was also in the same stack. This is on Sire. This is My Life in the Bush of Ghosts, Brian Eno and David Byrne. So another one for the Eno collection. I mean, just look at the shape of these. They're just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So, okay, once again, like I was talking about the $2 Gabriel, or the $2 stuff, I just can't let it go. Grabbed another beautiful pressing. This is an Atco US standard issue pressing of Peter's First, but once again, it's just so beautiful. I had to get it. I just had to get another one. I don't need it, but I had to get it. And then, okay, this next one. This is Peter Gabriel Melt Face, whatever you want to call it. This is the German pressing, where it's all in German. Okay, now what I want to talk about is, yes, I already have it. Okay, but what's unique about it is the one that I got today. Okay, is a German pressing, and you can see the Gem sticker there. Okay, and the one I currently had was a Canadian pressing, and I'll show you the difference here. If you look down here, there, okay, focus camera. Okay, so yeah, this is an actual German pressing, and my Canadian pressing is on the blue Charisma label, and this one is on the large Hatter label. Now here, I mean, look at this vinyl. Look how shiny that is. So large Hatter Charisma, German pressing, and I'll show you what comes with this also. It has, of course, the original inner sleeve, as well as this insert, and then also this thick lyric card that comes in that. So yeah, very, very excited to find that. And then the next one, Peter Gabriel Security. This is also a German pressing. Excuse me, so it's all in German, just like Melt. It's all sung in German, just like Melt. And let's see, I'll show you the back. And you can see, I'll show you the, and then what's it, digital mastering. And this one is also on the large Charisma Hatter label. And this also comes with the original inner sleeve. I'll put these away in a minute. So if I wasn't excited enough over that, you know, nothing gets me as excited as Genesis, Peter Gabriel, Rush, Pink Floyd, Styx, Blue Oyster Cult, you know, all these bands. Nothing gets me more excited than finding vinyl that I don't have by those bands. Except, of course, like my metal, Iron Maiden especially. But, so, as I'm going through and I'm just like, oh my God, I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it, I find this. And this is one that I didn't have at all. And this is, wait till I show you this. This was $3, okay? $3. This is an Italian pressing, I think. I'm gonna have to open it up again to familiarize myself. Dead spankin' mint. The 12-inch EP for Biko, which you guys know is one of my favorite Gabriel tracks. Absolutely beautiful. Whoever this collector was that got rid of these took care of his LPs without a doubt. So let me open this up. It's on the blue Charisma with the import lined sleeve. And this is, I'm trying to see the country of manufacturer. And it doesn't say, so I'm assuming it's a UK import, maybe Italian, maybe German. There's 2 German tracks on here. So it is a 45 RPM. So there's the Biko side. Look at that vinyl. Okay, and then there's the German side. So is that not just a beautiful sight? I got goosebumps, literal goosebumps, when this was the next item on the stack. Okay, sharp corners, no jacket wear at all, just absolutely stellar. So I was so happy to find this. Okay, so that's that one. Now for the Genesis Grail. This is an LP that Mr. Higgins, Derek, how you doing, buddy? I'm going to make it a point that you watch this video because you're the reason I know of this LP, okay? When he showed this, I immediately wanted it. Number one, just because of the cover art alone, okay? But number two, because of what's on it, okay? And I know I say okay a lot. This is printed in Italy. It's an Italian pressing. It is unplayed as far as I can tell. Dead ringer mint condition. Dead ringer mint. This was $3, okay? $3. Now when I've bid on this on eBay, I've lost at $35 for this LP. So Derek, I know you have one of these. I don't recall how good a shape yours is in, but I have to show you this because you're the reason I know about it. $3, I kid you not. This is the famous Charisma label 5th anniversary sampler. And look at this thing. I'm not even holding it by the corners because it is so sharp. Here's the back. As you can see, there's not even a fingerprint on the black. Not a speck or ring wear, nothing. And to my knowledge, this is the only 12-inch vinyl version that you can get with Twilight Alehouse on it, okay? 12-inch vinyl. I believe this is the only way. So this is a Genesis Grail piece right here. Of course, it has a couple tracks by Vandergraaf, Generator. The Genesis tracks, Happy the Man, Twilight Ale House, Watcher of the Skies. I'll just let you read the track list. So, absolutely gorgeous. I love the Charisma Hatter. I've literally given thought to getting a tattoo of it, but I think my wife might kill me at that point. So, large Hatter. Look at that. I'm telling you, this thing is unplayed. Unplayed. Not a spindle mark, nothing. And before I put it back in the Blake, I'll just show you how clean this is. And look at those corners. There's the back. Oh, and then how about the spine? Not beautiful? Just gorgeous. So needless to say, when I saw this, it was so hard for me not to let on how overly excited I was, in fear that the guy would gouge me on the price. Not that I think he would, but you know, you always have that fear. So absolutely beautiful. I am so excited to have this and this. You have no idea. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. Comes to, you know, Gabriel and Genesis material, on vinyl especially. So no background music in this video. I've been getting a lot of warnings from YouTube lately, and you know, on that I just want to say, you know, that's bullshit, okay? Because I know this has been talked about before, but I mean, come on, you know, we're not making any money on this, and if anything, what that music does is refresh the minds of people to the music, to the artist, and it makes them go out and buy more of their stuff. So they should be thanking us, if anything. But enough on that. I could just rant and rant about that. So anyway, that's it, guys. Had to share that. So to all my fellow Genesis collectors out there, some more pieces came home. So peace, stay in the groove, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.